Purpose of the design retreat, it's a 3-day retreat where we've brought key stakeholders and knowledge holders from across the state to participate in a rapid design process around what a intensive social and emotional wellbeing service would look like for infant children and their families.
Just being around Black excellence, you know, it's empowering, it's enlightening, it's humbling. We've just got such wonderfully talented, clever people in our community and who are working so hard, and you know, the black and white of what funding says, and you know, just working in ways to make things better for our children and young people and their families.
The overall experience I hope to get out of this is actually we've got something that's stronger, something better for our families, somewhere where our families and Aboriginal, you know, this has got to be for our families. This has got to be for our people to get them well. And what does it mean to be well and healthy ourselves? Not what an interpretation of an outside person is. What makes us feel good? How do we be a family, a person? How do we be able to identify who we are ourselves? And how do we be what we want to be and be able to have choice in our own lives? To be able to lead our own lives as well.
It really is about connection and actually building connection and hearing the amazing stories from different people about their communities and how they've built health and wellbeing and resilience and strength. The focus on health and wellbeing has been wonderful. And I also think those connections are very deep and enduring. And I think moments like this, for these few days, it can really sort of build very strong connections into the future.
And I think also bringing all the different minds together of, you know, the community from mob from all different areas and across lots of different service sectors. I think we can get stuck in our own model and our own service sector and what we have training in and what we deliver. But to hear from mob across community and across different agencies, and just to be able to, you know, think about things in a new way and be able to think about, well, what could we develop, rather than being entrenched and stuck in the services that we currently have. For me, that's been amazing, and it's the connections now that sort of have come from this and the collective thinking around, well, how do we bring it all together?
Well, I think the reality is that in research everything's nice and neat and on paper and in all the design, but the reality of the work that we do is that it's messy, and so there's no way of getting around that. Life is messy. So I think it's for people to understand that and for us to all be comfortable with the reality of it, but also feeling strong in ourselves that we have the knowledge, we have the capacity, and that we have the support around us to do this.